So welcome back. As I said in this one, there's our charcoal. We are going to be making a loom. It's a little complicated because you have to make a lot of parts for it. You need to make a lathe and a drill bit and a bore. Well, with the drill bit, you make the bore. All I'm doing right here is, you see, I've set up a stove here, and I set up one if you saw it in the kitchen in the last video. And I've changed this to pine needles because they're tinder, basically. So we're going to set the kindling in there, set the tinder in there. I'm so old-fashioned, I still want to do that. And all this does is eliminates the need for the bow drill and stuff like that. This right here burns longer too than a normal fire, so you're not using as much. Get you all ready to go. Are you set up? You're set up. I just need to move this. Now, I'm trying to remember if I have to have a hot one. I think I have to have a hot one. We'll find out. Well, first I need to make the lathe. So I've got a steel blade blank right here. I'm gonna do this to it. And let me see. I'm trying to remember. Because I know I need the lathe to make the drill. And I need the roller to make the rod for it. Where's the... I think I need to get a rope. Rope. There we go. I still need to make the... That creeps me out. I still need to make the repair bench. Workbench. Did I put it in here or did I put it in my backpack? I put it in my backpack. Okay, so this can go here, and I need you for the drill bit. I don't think I need the bore yet. Alright, get this party rocking and see if I mess up. I already messed up. Alright, that's fine. Come on. Then still rod. I'm gonna switch these two. Charcoal. Come on, give me my charcoal. Okie dokie. There's my drill bit. I'll put that on this one. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Usually I don't. That was guesswork. I was hoping I did it right. Okay, so we're gonna refill this. I need to make a blade blank again. I need to make the blank. So let's light us up. Light it up. Thank God I made some steel. There's my blank. I gotta wait for that to cool. Now I can take this off and put this on. This guy is ready. So we light up the bore, and then we touch the blade blank to it. And all that did was made a draw plate. So you can see right there it made a draw plate. So what we need now is copper. So we're going to have to make copper, and we're going to have to turn it into a wire. And to turn it into a wire, it's a lot like the process that we did turning the steel into a thin rod. So oh, there's copper. I thought I would have to run and grab copper. We need 2, so I need you and you. All right. One and 2. I'm sorry. Was that not copper? That's not copper. That's bronze. Lord. So I don't think I did this right, because you're supposed to be able to take, yeah, I didn't do it right. I don't think I can I can't. Let's see. I'm going to reset everything and I'll be back. Alright, so it is the copper with a roller, but what I did wrong was I heated it up. It doesn't need to be heated up. That's all you gotta do. And then you come down here to your draw plate, feed it through. That's a weird sound, and I'll let you hear it in a minute. So listen. Do not put them together. You'll make an antenna. You need to put them down separately. I'm gonna move this guy over here. Out of the way. So now that I've made that, what do I need? Let's go get us some logs. And ta-da. So if you look at this point, it's how do you use a loom heedle plus a loom heedle equals 2. So you can't switch it out. So I want to put this where I'm going to be using it the most. So I think I'm going to set everything up right in here. Because once I clean this area up, that's where I think I'm going to move everything. Let's make our second one. Actually, Get in there. There we go. It's easier just to move everything with the horse. So this guy down, this guy here, that there, and then smack them together. Let's go get us another set of long boys over here. And we want some reeds. Dude, don't be scaring me, pig. As you can see, I'm still running off of the yums from the last video. She's craving cooked bacon. I don't think so. We're going to put these two guys here, and then that on top. And then we're going to put that with this. So what does it need now? It needs fence kit. I have some to spare. Excuse me. I'm going to put these guys, I did it backwards, so I'm putting it together with that. And there I have my loom. So what am I going to do with my loom? First of all, I'm going to move all of this stuff in there. Let's go get us some sheep's wool. These poor guys. The noise they make. I'm going to stack it up here and I'm going to feed 2 more. Because you need 3 wool to make one large thing. And you need, or one big ball, a giant, huge thing of wool. And you need one huge one to put on the loom. And you need 2 to make a thing you can cut off the loom. And I'll show you. Because I don't think I'm explaining it very well. There's 1, 2, 3. So 3 makes 1, and that is part of it. 2. And then you're going to cut that off. Well, I'll cut. No. Cut. And what you did there, you made a bolt of wool cloth. If you take your needle and thread, you can't do anything with that because that's the wrong thing. Let's cut it to make an undyed cloak because I was thinking of the cotton wrap. So you made an undyed cloak. So what can you do with that? Well, let's sew it and we're going to make a dress. I don't want to wear a dress, but this is what that looks like. I think I don't do that. So we're going to cut it again. And what did we do? We did a skirt and a shirt. We want the skirt because what we're going to do with the skirt, we're going to cut it and then stitch it. Because we made a pleated skirt. We don't want a pleated skirt. We want those. These are not super for warmth, but we're not going for warmth. What we're going for is pocket space because these add space to your pockets. You can dye that, the shirt, to make it kind of look how you want, but I prefer right now just to keep some warmth, but I do enjoy the pocket space because snacks and pockets. I came out here for a reason. Oh, what did I come out? Oh, cotton. So the great thing with cotton is you need 2. I can put one in my pants and carry one because I have pants now. I have a pocket. Yay. So it takes far less cotton to create the clothing, and look, you can put that in your pants pocket. That's absolutely ridiculous to me. 2 cotton capsules, and you can make a whole cloth. So we're going to cut that. So now we have a bolt of cotton. What do we do? We're going to take the needles. We're going to do that. I'm going to take this guy off now because as fabulous as it is, I don't want it anymore because I have something far better. Why is this better? Come on, let's get our horse, and I'll show you why. I just increased the space that things that I can carry. I've got 4 spaces in the backpack. I've got 1 in my pants, and now I have 3 slots on my head. So it's 4, 7, 8. I can carry as much as the horse now. It gets better. I'm going to find some more cotton, and I'll be back. I should have started a cotton farm. I swear to Jeebus. Okay, so I went and I got some more cotton. And why would I do that? I've already shown you like the coolest item as far as clothing goes, but this is why. So I'm going to take one bolt cloth of cotton and a rope right here. So what does that do? I'll show you in just a moment. And here you can see you can stack up the cloths. What I'm going to do is make another rope. Well, and make another sack. What I'm going to do after filming this one is I'm going to get a cloth farm going in this area because it's very useful. As you can see, cloth is just super useful. So what I'm going to do with these sacks is make getting milk and stuff like that much easier. Let's grab this guy. and this guy. This is why I love pants. I carry my little knife around in there. So I'm going to touch this. And just like that, we're putting corn that's already been shucked in a sack. Because if you see, I can't put that in there. I can't put this in there. But what I can do is put that in there. It makes transporting feed from the farm to the animals so much easier. I see a lot of people make farms just for the animal area. That's not feed. Well, I mean, it's okay if you want to do it that way, if you prefer to do it that way, but I would much rather do it this way because it saves land area and soil. The other thing you can use it for, I want to free up some bowls. You can put all kinds of stuff in sacks. So this is how I want to free up my bowls. I'm going to put my flour here. I'm going to save me some shelf space. I'm going to put my flour right here. And as you can see, I went and I grabbed a bunch of different yums, put them in the boxes, and I told you a couple videos back, you can stack the crates 3 high, and they still fit on the shelves. You can put 4 crates on a shelf, and you can still see what it is. Now, to grab something out of them, you walk up to them. If you left-click, that's what happens. If you right-click, you grab something out of a box, and whichever box that you're pointed at is what happens. To put it back in, you just... Oops. To put it back in, you just click on it again. So what happens when a box is empty? So this box emptied on the very top. So what I'm going to do, I went up and right-clicked it, and I removed it. So I have a free box again. That's all I wanted to show you guys today. I wanted to put together the loom and show you the uses of the loom. 2 very neat and handy items that you can make with the loom. And that's it. So now we can transport feed much more efficiently. And in the next one, I was thinking, because I'm gonna do the farming for the cotton. There's other items that you can make with the cotton. Like you see, some people have flags in their cities and different clothing that you make with the sewing machine, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let's see, let's put this in here. I think I definitely need to get another bison in here to produce cows. But I think what I'm going to do is show you how to start your silk farm, because now that you have a loom, you can utilize silk. And I'm going to show you, now I have a setup here that I can use for it, but I'm going to show you how to start a pig farm, which can be dangerous. But we have one of my favorite things that's coming up after, either before or after that, is making a nice orchard with bees. So you want to learn how to cultivate bees and get honey. This coming up is going to be for you. Thanks so much for coming, guys. I hope you learned something fun. I think I showed you this. I'm pretty sure I showed you that when I went in. Yeah, I showed you that. But thanks so much, guys, for coming. I hope you learned something as always. If not, I hope you enjoyed it or learned a new way to do something. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Ooh, I'm still running on that yum.